You see me? So now they are going at the gods them, and the gods them have passed, and all come forth to be to the gods of today. Because there was a significant point in history where our people, throughout the Greek captivity, they were basically ordered and commanded to change them gods, man.
In a period of time then when Alexander took over Greece, Ptolemy started rule, Ptolemy said to him son and someone to be worshipped. That's Surplus Christus. You see me? So I saw them get this belief and put up as this is that image there, over there to come from, man. You see me?
See, and the Ptolemy dynasty was the first, right? See, that was the dynasty that basically conquered the Egyptians and run Egyptians them out of them land, and then they became exactly the real Egyptians them, and they became the pharaohs.
Enough Israelites usually dwell in the land them time to us.
So what?
Alright, this is first Maccabees 41.
We'll start at verse 11 then you can jump to 41.
First Maccabees 11. In those days went there out.
First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 11.
First Maccabees 1 and 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men,
right,
who persuaded many,
right,
saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Exactly. So that was one of the things that happened in transpiring from us leaving our true heritage, our true nationality, our true God, and going forth onto the understanding of the other gods. See, going forth and lusting after the other gods. See, because there were wicked men who persuaded them. Just like how you have wicked men in today's society, who is after Rastafarianism, after Islam, after Christianity, that persuade many of the people to follow after them gods there. Therefore, so forth, you have the wicked men them in the Greek captivity that persuaded our people. You see me? As what the brother is going to as how we come forth and to serve in the other gods back in those times. You understand? No, there was a significant event that happened in at that time in the Greek captivity that basically enforced us. You see, enforce our people in that narrow passage we serve the other gods. So read
First Maccabees 1 and 41.
Right.
Moreover, King Antiochus,
right,
wrote to his kingdom. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom,
right,
that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agree according to the commandments of the king.
So it was a declaration, man. You see, to the whole kingdom, because the Grecians were ruling at that time. You see, so it was a decree to basically make everybody leave them own laws, them own statutes, and to basically serve the gods of the heathen, yo. You see me? As what the brother they are going to. So you have to understand this transition coming forth into the old times of Gentiles coming forth. You have to basically get that down to the T. Now read that again while you get Galatians.
First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom,
right,
that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. Right. So all the heathens agreed according to the commandments of the king.
Right, and continue.
Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented.
Of our people consented and went off, man. You see me? Exactly. Beautifully. So you have to understand this script, this history. And refine the understanding of this history to understand what happened in the New Testament. You see me? Because majority of the messages with the apostles them they sent forth to the other nations them in the New Testament were pertaining unto the men that were in Greek captivity, man. You see, were pertaining to the Hellenistic people of the Hellenistic dynasty, man, or period. You understand? Which we are getting to that. And just finished up. What?
Yeah. Many also of the Israelites consented to his religion,
right,
and sacrifice unto idols,
right,
and profane the Sabbath.
Exactly. What?
For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifices and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days and pollute the sanctuary and holy people.
Exactly. So you can see where our people left astray and followed after the gods and idols of the other nations. They basically removed far from the customs of our people, man. You see, them stop following the Sabbath, them. You see me? Them stop keep the holy days. You see? Them start to make sacrifices unto idols. Gods that are no gods, yo. You understand? So you have to understand this period, man. This period is called the Hellenization period. You see? Fun?
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols.
So now you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols. Now when it say you were Gentiles, that must mean say you were something before you was a Gentile. You understand? What the word Gentile mean? Gentile mean a foreigner, man. You understand? How you become a foreigner? You become a foreigner through the indoctrination of what happened in the captivity of the other nations. You understand? That is how you became a Gentile. So now that's why in today's society, you have these people that talk about saying we are Gentiles. You are Gentiles because you don't know the ways of your forefathers, yo. You see? What?
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Exactly.
Strange. Go back to the Hebrew nakar, which is also is used as Gentile in the scriptures. So you become like the heathen, you start behave like them, you depart from your covenant, you see me? Right? You stop circumcised, you start worshiping paganic gods, you no longer keeping the laws them, which it does get deemed a Gentile. Look how people right now, when they call themselves Gentile and right, God and Israelite, the scripture say what? They of Israel is not of Israel. You see me? Gentile and money, them gone, degenerated. See me, them lose them quality of them ancestors, yeah? Right? Ancestors was following the cult, well, some of them. How people there go off long time. Right, but back then we know we are Israelites, some of them used to keep the laws then. No, right now people just require themselves to say laws them, they know where you're with.
And as the brother Kabashar is going there, man, we're falling from ancestral quality. See me? That is what it means. Yo. So we fall from the quality of our ancestors, which was a more perfect way. Yo. You understand? And the reason why we fall from that because we go away from the guidelines of the scriptures. That's why the scripture said, the word shall be a lamp unto thy feet and a light unto thy path. We are missing out of the way of path, therefore we are wandering in the way of darkness right now. You understand? And that's why you have these so-called Christians and modern scriptures, yo. You see? And modern scriptures, yo. Shall remain in the congregation of the dead. That's why these people, yo, one of the main argument and narrative these people have when they come up against me, they say, yo, the scripture is contradictory. Why it's contradictory, man? Because the pastors are wondering in the way of the dead, yo. You see? Yo, dead can't bring forth life. Life bring forth life, man.
Alright, this is 2 Maccabees 6:1. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to compel.
To compel, to basically influence or basically, exactly.
Word compel means force.
Force.
It's either right or it's either do it and get put to death. That's why you have Judas Maccabees and his son him rise up here. And you have the Assyrians. Right, that's where that's where basically let them come for you. Yeah? We basically trying to resist it. Because they fight. Let me tell you. said, be therefore, him tell him son that. His sons them, be therefore zealous for the laws them, yeah? For the laws of the Most High, so them fight to death. Literally, one of them get put to death. See, but them, as the scripture say, strive for truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
Hey, I know for do straight, but when you understand these history, it makes everything fit together like a perfect puzzle. You understand? Because what happened and transpired in the time of the Maccabean era was a significant part of the history, and our people fall out of the truth. You know? Our people fall from ancestral quality. That was a pertinent part in our mental destruction and leading unto the way of the heathens. You know? Man, bro?
And as they refer to the whole take place, that's where the word Gentile come in, and basically the Jews them. Circumcision versus the uncircumcision. You see me? The circumcision, the start get to hate the uncircumcision because them forsake them. You see me? Team up with the enemy.
That's what Slakia. But just mention before the point game, that was a law. You see, that we should not circumcise our children anymore. You see? So that's why Paul they have to come forth and reteach these things, yo. You see? And show us, say, yo, look here. Now we're in at the time of grace. So look here, we're not supposed to heed after the law. We have to get the understanding of this perfectly so that we can go forth unto our customs again. You understand? You have to understand these customs, man, and where they come from. Why the argument of circumcision come forth, and why the argument of the uncircumcised come forth. You see? Because we have to basically what Paul was doing was stirring up the pure minds of the people to remembrance, you know? You understand? Go on.
And basically, that's why Paul said this. He said there is no difference between Jew or Greek.
We are going to get it.
Right.
You see me? Because it will lead straight into that. You understand? Because we have to go into what the word Greek means. You understand? But first we have to get the concrete firmness of the history. You see? Because the history show you why it said that. It show you why. Go back into them sayings there, yo. Why is all a distinction between Jew and Greek? Is it there are other people on the face of the earth? Is there everybody agree? Huh? No. So you have to understand why the scripture said that, man. What?
2 Maccabees chapter 6. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers.
And Athens was a Greek statement. You understand? So I'm saying a man of Athens compel the Jews to stray from them laws, yo. You see? What laws they must stray onto? If they must stray from something, they must